Disney made major announcements this week about their streaming services, including Disney+. We're gonna break it all down for you coming up on the Streaming Insider. What's up, streamers? It's Jason from The Streamable, and every week we go behind the scenes of the biggest stories in streaming. And this week, there is no story bigger than Disney Investor Day, where they release so much information about their streaming services that the presentation was almost an hour longer than Avengers Endgame. But so you don't have to watch the whole 4-hour event, we're gonna break down the 6 biggest things that have come out of Disney Investor Day. So why don't we get started? So first, Disney has had such a huge success when it comes to streaming. Even though Disney launched Disney Plus in November 2019, they already have 86.8 million subscribers to the service. That's up a tremendous amount from the 25 million they had at the end of last year. In total, Disney revealed yesterday that they have 137 streaming subscriptions across Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. So let's break that down for you. There's 11.5 ESPN Plus subscribers, 38.8 Hulu subscribers, and 86.8 Disney Plus subscribers. A lot of that Disney Plus growth, though, has come from India, which now makes up 30% of their subscribers, where customers are only paying a really small amount for the service. But when you think about it, there's 60 million Disney Plus subscribers outside of India, so there is nothing that can be said except this has been a huge success. In fact, it has been such a huge success that Disney revised their estimates. Originally, when they talked to investors last year, they told them they hoped to get to 60 to 90 million Disney Plus subscribers by 2024. And now they're saying they want over 200 million. So Disney's ambitions have grown, but it also leads us to our second point. Disney announced price hikes to Disney Plus for the first time. In the US, Disney Plus starting in March will go from $6.99 a month to $7.99 a month. They'll also be increasing their annual plan from $69.99 to $79.99, and the Disney Bundle, which includes Hulu and ESPN Plus, by $1 from $12.99 to $13.99 a month. Internationally, they're going to see similar price increases as well. So in Europe and other markets, they'll also be seeing about a $2 increase. But unlike the US, that will actually be coming with new content. So the third biggest announcement is Disney is launching their Star streaming service in Europe, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia in February. So this general entertainment streaming service, which will bring content from Walt Disney Television Studios and FX and Fox Movies, will actually be the 6th tile within Disney Plus. But because it has more mature themed content, it won't automatically appear when it rolls out in February. Instead, you'll have to actually unlock the content by adding in your password and actually approving that mature content is allowed. You'll also be able to set parental controls and a PIN if you don't want that content in certain profiles. So while there is a €2 price hike in those markets, it is going to come with a lot more content. But not only did they announce Star, they also announced Star Plus, which will launch in Latin America in June. But unlike Star, Star Plus won't actually live inside Disney Plus in Latin America. Instead, this is going to be a whole separate streaming service. And it's kind of a combination of what they're trying to do with Star in Europe, but also adding in content from ESPN. So Star Plus, which will cost about $7.50 a month or $9 when bundled with Disney Plus, will include the general entertainment content, but also live sports. There will be about 10,000 hours of live sports every year, including things like soccer and Grand Slam tennis. So it seems like Disney is going ahead with different strategies in different markets. In the US, you have Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu, which can be discounted with a bundle. In Europe, they'll have Disney Plus with star content added in as additional tile. And in Latin America, they'll have Disney Plus and Star Plus, which you can get either separately or together bundled for $9. To the fourth announcement, while they didn't integrate Hulu and ESPN Plus into the Disney Plus app in the US, they did make a few announcements to make it easier for subscribers to access all of that content. If you're a Hulu subscriber now, you'll be able to access ESPN Plus content directly in the Hulu app if you subscribe to ESPN Plus or the Disney bundle. They will also be making it easier to subscribe to a Disney bundle with Hulu No Ads. While you can do it right now, you have to do it through Hulu or signing up with Disney Plus with your same email address, but soon you'll be able to directly go to Disney Plus and choose a Disney Plus bundle with Hulu No Ads, which will be $6 more than the traditional Disney Plus bundle. So early next year, expect it to be about $18.99 a month, and then probably go to $19.99 a month when the price hikes happen in March. There is also another partnership devices that if you have a Comcast X1 or Flex device, you'll soon be able to use Disney Plus and ESPN Plus directly from those set-top boxes. On top of that, the ESPN app that will live on the Comcast box will also allow you to access other ESPN content from their linear channels or ESPN3, which has additional feeds of the games that happen on those channels. So next, let's move into content. Last week, Warner Media made a huge announcement that said all Warner Brother movies will premiere on HBO Max and in theaters at the same time next year. So many speculated Disney could go the same route. So unfortunately, they're not being as aggressive bringing their hit theatrical content to Disney Plus at the exact same time. They did announce that Raya and the Last Dragon, the Pixar movie, will appear on Disney Plus on March 5th, the same day as theaters, as a premiere access launch, which means it's an additional $30 on top of your subscription. But what doesn't appear to be coming to premiere access or Disney Plus until after it appears in theaters is Black Widow, so you'll still have to wait to go see it in theaters in May. They did announce a few movies that were originally slated for theaters have now become Disney Plus originals, including Pinnochio starring Tom Hanks, a new Peter Pan spinoff called Peter Pan and Wendy, and a new movie in the Enchanted franchise, Disenchanted. But lastly, and our final point of the week, this presentation wasn't without huge announcements when it comes to new content to Disney Plus. Disney Plus said that they're going to be spending by 2024 about $8 billion annually on content, which means that there's going to be about 10 Star Wars series, 10 Marvel series, and 10 to 15 Pixar and Disney series and movies. So let's go through quickly some of those that will be announced. If you want a full list of all the titles that they announced, there's a link in the description below. So first, there has been no bigger success on Disney Plus than The Mandalorian, and they're now having 2 spin-off series based in the Mandalorian world. First, there's Rangers of the New Republic, and then there's Ahsoka with Rosario Dawson based on the character in The Mandalorian. They also announced that Hayden Christensen will be reprising his role as Darth Vader in an upcoming Obi-Wan series, which they already announced will be starring Ewan McGregor. They also announced 2 new series that are in development, including Lando and The Acolyte. Let's go to Marvel. They finally revealed some of the dates of just when you'll be able to watch some of the Marvel series that they had previously announced. While WandaVision is coming in January, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier will be debuting in March. They also said Loki will be coming to Disney Plus in May, Marvel's What If over the summer, and then both Miss Marvel and Hawkeye in late 2021. If you like live action reboots, Disney Plus is going to be adding a ton of them based on some of their previous hits, including Hocus Pocus 2, a brand new Sister Act, Cheaper by the Dozen, a new Three Men and the Baby with Zac Efron, and a brand new Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers with Andy Samberg and John Mulaney. They also announced they have 2 other series, one Duck Days based on Up, and then a Cars series based on Cars. Disney Animation also announced a bunch of new projects coming to Disney Plus. Most notably, they'll have a Tiana series based on The Princess and the Frog, and a new Moana series based on the movie. And lastly, Disney announced some of the live-action series coming to Disney Plus in 2021, including a reboot of The Mighty Ducks, where the Mighty Ducks are actually the bad guys. They'll also be having a Turner and Hooch reboot with Josh Peck, and a show with John Stamos called Big Shot. And lastly, they announced they're in development of a brand new Beauty and the Beast live action series starring Luke Evans as Gaston and Josh Gad, which will be coming to Disney Plus sometime soon. And that's it. That's everything you have to know about Disney Investor Day. Let us know in the comments below, what are you most excited about that's coming to Disney Plus? And if you found this video helpful, make sure you give us a like. And if you want more videos just like these and some of the best reviews in streaming, make sure you hit subscribe. As always, visit us all week long at thestreamable.com for the latest in streaming news and reviews. And for The Streamable, I'm Jason. Have a great week.